Welcome, hope you're all doing well. Listen, quick video on the most important part of your golf set. Grips. I mean, start of the year, start of the season, you could probably save yourself 3 or 4 shots by getting your clubs regripped. Now I know there are some of you out there that will disagree with what I'm saying. But today, what an absolute just waste of time. Went to American Golf. What can go wrong? What can go right? American Golf didn't have any grips in stock, apart from 5 Super Stroke wrap, standard size, which if you have a look at the Super Stroke wraps, standard is really thin, too thin, plus 5 grips, $7.99 a grip. I'll give American Golf its due. Grips are really difficult to get just now, and they were doing the M4 Golf Pride grips, but they don't have them in stock, and they're $7.99 a grip. So for 6 grips you're talking about 47, 48 quid, right? Just under 50 quid. Pretty good value that, right? Now, they didn't have them in stock. I mean, I wanted to just fit them, it's nice and sunny, buy the grips myself and fit them myself. I like doing my own grips, right? You can take your time, clean it up, get the thickness just right, put your grip on, replace it, all singing dancing. Want to watch, I mean, how can that be difficult? Right, well, so we decided, right, we've been to American Golf, we're not far away from a pro shop, let's try a pro shop, let's give a pro a chance. So, first one we went to was just round the corner from American Golf, Tilly Allen pro shop. Didn't even have any Golf Pride velvets, they're $7.99, right? So the next grip they had was the half cord ones with a Golf Pride multi-compound, 15 quid a grip. My budget's 7 quid, $7.99 tops a grip. So that's out the window. Any other grips? Yeah, they had different grips, but they were all like more expensive than that. So again, no chance. And then we thought, we'll give it third time lucky. Where's another pro shop that's nearby? There's got to be somebody. Went to Shaw Park, Alloa Golf Club, and sure enough, they've got no mid-size grips or velvets, but they do have like mid-size Masters grips, which are just, they're not great. But they wanted 10 quid a grip. Nah. I mean, they're not even like a good grip. I mean, you would know just by the feel of them. No. And then the next, well, they didn't have any mid-size, right? So the next ones again was the multi-compound. But if you've ever tried those multi-compound grips, be very, very careful. You just can't buy a standard size. Tape it up, because it will feel absolutely atrocious. They almost feel absolutely atrocious with just one layer of tape. I mean, you've really got to watch for them because they're so abrasive in the top and multi-compound. Unless you go for the new one, like I was saying earlier there, the American Golf at least can get the velvet ones in at $7.99, which is reasonable. But again, you're talking like pro shops, 15, 16 quid a grip. Now, if you say, like I did, well, look, I'm going to be taking these grips away because I like to grip them myself, you would think then they would go, right, well, we'll knock something off that price for those grips because we're not actually fitting them. Because obviously, if they're charging £15 for the grip, they will fit them for you for that price. But you can imagine if you're buying like 6, I only needed 6 because it's my wedge to 5 iron that I'm re-gripping. I mean, this is why, there's 3 pro shops, the tale of 3 pro shops, and I couldn't get grips. Well, when I say couldn't get grips, I couldn't get grips on my budget. But when you think of Golf Pride Velvets being the best selling grip for years and years and years, because you can get a mid-size, because you can get like a standard round, which is good if you've got adjustable drivers, things like that. And I mean, $7.99 a grip is reasonable, right? But they don't have any in stock. It gets worse because I did some delving and digging, and it would appear that even if you go and order a set of golf clubs right now from the likes of Mizuno, TaylorMade, Cobra, and they're custom fit, you'll have a wait. Yeah, you'll have a wait, alright, because they can't get the grips either, and they're all in back order, and there's a worldwide shortage of grips. Turns out that COVID has locked down parts of China, and the factories have all shut, and hence grips are no longer being made or being able to be exported because all the factories are shut as well. And this is slowly built up over time, but now golf grips are becoming like gold dust. Who'd have thought? I wouldn't have thought that. A golf grip. Now, I know some of you out there will go, Mike, you've left it too late. It's a week, 2 weeks before the season. You should have got your clubs done before now, because there'll be a mad rush of folk trying to get the clubs re-gripped. That might be the case, but they're in the same boat as me. Can't get grips. And if you want to get grips, you're going to have to pay through the nose for them. So, what we're going to do, just to let you know, is get some fine grade sandpaper and just give these a good sanding. And then some fairy liquid and a Brillo pad, and we'll get some life back in them just to survive the next, 2 weeks, because I'm actually going to have to order grips online, right, get them delivered to the house, and I'll do them myself, but I can actually order mid-size grips now online. There's only a couple of places that are reputable to actually order from. Obviously, if American Golf have got them in stock, I'll look at that. There's another company called Gamola Golf. I'll probably look at that. And as a last resort, well, it's not really a last resort, but the problem is it's not online, so I would need to phone them. But I'm going to check with the guys at Golf Clubs for Cash, because they actually do grips, and I'm pretty sure that they would sell them and post them to me, but I haven't tried that yet. So but if I'm going to order the grips, what I'll do is I'll order double what I need, so that I'm not caught out with this fiasco of not being able to get basic equipment that should be readily available. I mean, we're not talking about anything that's like parts for a rocket flimming engine. It's a grip. But it seems that if you want mid-size, or if you want we're not even talking about like a fancy grip, right? I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about the multi-compounds, but I don't like them. I know there's the MM4 multi-compound that's a bit softer in the top hand, but I find that the grip is so, how can I put it, uneven. You end up with grip pressure between the top hand and the lower half. There's a definitive lower hand just wants to grip tighter because the top hand is. So I think if I was going to go cord, it would need to be full cord rather than half cord. That's what I'm saying. But let's be honest, if I can get any grips whatsoever, that would be a starting point, because I can't get any, it would appear, and neither can the manufacturers right now. So if you've ordered clubs and they're telling you this and the next thing, it's actually the fact they didn't have any grips to stick on the end of the bats to send you them. Unbelievables, but true. Thanks for watching. Channels all for charity. Macmillan, Help the Heroes, and Shelter UK. All our ad revenue goes to those charities. So subscribe, share, like, and maybe get some of your pals of that, and you get them to subscribe, because once we get over 1,000 subscribers, the charities benefit even more from all the ad revenue. And you share this video, because man, you want to give the business to your local pro shops in your area. No wonder folk buy stuff online. That's all I'm saying, right? Guys, come on, you've got to stock the stuff to sell it. I mean, I know you could be saying, oh, but we haven't, but it's consumables. You're going to sell them. You're going to run out of them. You're certainly running out of them. You've ran out of them. Anyway, let me know if you're having the same issue. Is it just in Scotland, or is it everywhere? Let me know.